3 weeks test. Take your time, put numbers into equations and make sure they work, just like I taught you how to do. There's really no excuse for you not to do very well on this test. Take your time on it, put numbers into equations, check your work, and you should do just fine. Don't forget to pause in between questions. Number 1, a local grocery store sells bananas by the pound. The relationship between the number of pounds and the cost of the bananas can be represented by the equation y equals 49 hundredths x. Which table could represent this relationship? Pause. Number 2, a pack of bubblegum cost $1.25. The graph below shows the pattern y equals 1.25x, where y represents the total cost of the gum and x represents the number of packs of bubblegum bought. Which table represents the relationship between x and y shown on the graph? Pause. Number 3, customers at a gift shop receive free stickers for every t-shirt they buy. For every shirt they buy, they receive 2 stickers, or y equals 2x. Which of the following tables represents this equation? Pause. Number 4, Connie is preparing for a spelling bee. She wants to study the same number of words each week. The table below shows the number of words she plans to have studied by the end of different numbers of weeks. Based on the information, which of the following statements is true? So first, find the relationship and equation that would work for that table, and I'll give you a minute to do that. So go ahead and pause, and like I said, find the relationship in the table, find the equation that fits the table, and then it'll be easy to answer this question. So pause. Here are your answer choices. A, the total number of words studied will be 20 times the number of weeks. B, the total number of words studied will be 20 more than the number of weeks. C, the total number of words studied will be 40 more than the number of weeks. Pause. Number 5, Jennifer wrote an equation to help her figure out how much money she will save in 2 weeks. Below is the table that represents the equation. So if you look at the table, figure out the relationship, and then it should be easy to answer the question, which of the following is her equation? Pause. Number 6, John walks laps around a track. The table below shows the time it takes John to walk different numbers of laps around the track. Which statement is true? Which statement about the numerical pattern in the table is true? Let me read that question one more time. I said that weird. Which statement about the numerical table, oh, good Lord, I can't read today, sorry. Which statement about the numerical pattern in the table is true? So you need to find the equation that fits that table, and then you'll be able to find the answer. Pause. Number 7, Jessie drew 4 shapes on her grid. Look at the shapes. Which shape has the coordinates 7, 2? Pause. Number 8, Jill drew a line on her graph and put 3 points on the line. Which of these tables best represents these points? Pause. Number 9, Billy will place point W at the coordinates 7, 6 on the coordinate grid below. Billy will then circle the point that is 2 units right and 2 units down from 7, 6. Which point will Billy circle? Pause. Number 10. In order to correctly graph an ordered pair on the coordinate plane, where should you look for the first number in the ordered pair? A, on the x-axis, B, on the y-axis, C, at the origin. In order to correctly graph an ordered pair on the coordinate plane, where should you look for the first number in the ordered pair? Pause. Number 11. Mr. Collins wanted his class to put a red dot on a certain point of a coordinate plane. He gave the following directions. Move 2 units east of the origin and 4 units north. Where would the red dot be located? Pause. Number 12. Every number that Megan drew from a jar was a prime number. Which group of numbers could she have drawn? Pause. Number 13. How many of the shaded numbers in the chart are prime numbers? Pause. Number 14. A store owner has 67 95/100 pounds of candy. If she puts the candy into 9 jars, how many pounds of candy will each jar contain? Pause. Number 15. Bennett is boxing up 1,848 books to move into a new house. Each box can hold 14 books, 22 CDs, or 32 DVDs. If Bennett is boxing up books, how many boxes will he need? Pause. So the bonus says the length of a piece of yarn is 19.2 units. Jessie cut the piece of yarn into 4 smaller pieces that were the same length. Which expression represents the length of the smaller piece of yarn? So which one of those expressions fits that situation? Good luck.